Welcome back. You're watching Rise and Shine. A very good morning to you. And it is certainly a Saturday morning. And Inura gave you a little bit of a suspense towards the beginning, saying that we might have Elvis in the studio. And yes, we have Janaka with us. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And
good
yes,
morning,
we introduced you as Elvis. So there's a reason behind it. Why don't we speak about it?
Well, during my past music career, I was known as Elvis Presley because I was doing Elvis songs earlier. That was not that I wanted to create, that people used to call me Elvis, so I was just pushed to sing Elvis songs, therefore. That's how I got the Elvis identity.
We need to introduce the gentleman who's at the keyboard right at the corner as well. We have Lalit De Silva in the studio. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lalit. So, how does this team up work? Do you guys always patch up together?
Yes, I should really mention about that. Lalit is the keyboardist of Cardinals Outburst. He's a former keyboardist. But he happens to be my first professional player. I mean, the person who backed for me first in my professional career. So our friendship runs to more than 15 years and we still remain friends.
Well, that's interesting to know because you know, Elvis has brought his best buddy along. So he's made it a point to tell us today that Janaka is not going to sing any Elvis song today on the show. The reason behind it, Janaka, shall we explain it to folks out there?
Initially, as I told you, I was concentrating only on Elvis, but then realized I could sing the same vocal range, the same tenor, like Engelbert, Tom Jones, etc. But recently when I was rehearsing with Harsha Makalande, he identified that I have a deeper voice, the baritone voice, where I could sing that also. So he said I have a wider range, therefore I must make use of it. Therefore, not only for that, in fact, he pushed me to the higher end also. He wanted me to sing high tenor, like classicals also.
So that's interesting. It's
interesting.
time to experiment the range. Let's hear what you're going to do a little bit differently for us this morning.
Yeah, tonight I have to, this morning I have to do the
it
lower
still
ones.
feels like
The
it
lower
surely
ones.
does feel like night. It still does for me.
Yeah, certainly. Yes.
All right, let's go in for the first song with Janaka. Let's do a live number. I think you're going to sing "I Love You."
I love it because it's a very very popular song of Jim Reeves.
Let's hear this.
I love you because you understand it. Every single thing I try to do, you're always there to lend a helping hand, dear. I love you most of all because you, no matter what the world may say about me, I know your love will always see me through. For the way you never doubt me, but most of all I love you 'cause you. I love you because my heart is lighter every time I'm walking by your side. I love you because the future's brighter The door to happiness you open wide. No matter what the world may say about me, I know your love will always see me through. I love you for 100,000 reasons, but most of all I love you 'cause you're you.
Lovely stuff
perfect.
from Gentleman Jim early morning. Well, the changing of your styles, experiencing that you have a wider range, Janaka, how long did it take for you?
For me to understand what it is, or
Yeah, to
identify it.
realize.
well, actually, I had no confidence to sing low songs because I used to sing very powerfully. But then when we were rehearsing for my previous concert, we did, because in my previous concert, I was not only singing Elvis, I just wanted to enter by singing other artists also. Then we realized that Jim Reeves also came out well. In fact, Jim Reeves was my first passion before Elvis. I thought I could not sing, but Harsha said, no, you could do that, sing low and mellow. So that was the reason.
It worked.
Sorry?
It worked.
It worked. I hope so. It did.
Well, Janaka,
was
why did you
actually
take
good.
to music? Why have you followed through with your passion? There's a lot of artists who do it in Sri Lanka now, but 15 years back, why did you get into music?
I would say if you have something within you that you are born with, someday it has to break through. It has to explode at some moment. So I realized, because during my small time school days, I used to sing in competitions or etc., but never thought of doing it professionally. But as time went on, I realized that I could do it, and I tried, and I never failed.
Were you trained under any professional?
Certainly. My teacher is Mary Ann David, so I got my vocal training through her.
She was here too.
Yeah, she's been here on the show as well before. We're going to have a few slides of what happened at your concert. We'll talk on top of this. Let's talk about the concert which happened. What was the concert about? When did it happen? Where was this?
And there we see Elvis Presley, don't we?
That's right. This concert was completely, I mean, it was tied mostly Elvis, but I didn't even wear Elvis attire. This is a attire that I designed by myself, but it has taken, I got the idea from Elvis's attire, that glittery, you know, that glossy look is from that.
The
But,
rock and roll style.
yeah.
Where was this at, and when was this held?
This was last November, November 2014, at Galadari Hotel.
How was the response like, Janaka? What did the crowd have to say? What did the people who performed with you have to say?
Well, I should say the public really, it was received well by the public. So I cannot comment on my show, but the crowd was full, I mean, the hall was full. It was a sold out, it was a sellout. So I believe the crowd admired my show. At least they had faith when I was coming back after 10 years, because I was not in the country. So when I came back, the fans, they still had the faith in me to come and see.
So you're going to, you know, have something totally different from your previous concert. So
Yes.
it was basically Elvis songs and just a few others in your previous concert. But this concert is going to be totally different.
That's right, because having this Elvis type of concert last year, I don't want to stale that. Therefore, this time I thought I'd totally go to Jim Reeves. And what is different in my concerts are because I like to have that natural sound. I love that natural sound. That's why I had a huge orchestra. I want the string sound from the violins, the brass sound from the real brass instruments. So we had a 31-piece orchestra last time. So this time also we are going to go ahead with the same plan under the direction of Harsha Makalanda.
That's just amazing stuff, because you have very few artists who perform with a live band anymore. Lots of them just opt to take the track, which is a simplified option. But like you said, nothing like bringing everything together alive, nothing like putting everything together on the spot as it happens, just there, right in front of everybody. That is showmanship and also a lot of music. The musicality of what you do is enhanced by doing that. Let's listen to another song from you guys in the studio. We've also got some stuff on tape, so we'll play that later. We're going for another song from you live in the studio.
Yes, this is a song titled If Heartache is the Fashion. I think the saddest song, one of the saddest songs I've heard. Nice lyrics.
My hands reach out to touch someone, but they know she's not there. My memory keeps running back to one who used to care. My heart has lost the will to live, my lips the will to smile. If heartache is the fashion, then I guess that I'm in style. The places I'm invited to, I never want to go. Afraid I'll see my old sweetheart with her new love, and so I stay at home and walk the floor as if it's my last smile. If heartache is the fashion, then I guess that I'm in style. My lips will miss the tender kiss that someone else will know. My eyes will not forget the day I stood and watched her go. My arms will ache to hold a love that I held for a while. If heartache is the fashion, then I guess that I'm in style. If heartache is the fashion, then I guess that I'm in style.
Janaka, any originals on the way?
Original, yeah, if it is there. Am I original?
Yes, you're original.
Well, that's what everybody wants me to do, because by singing someone else's song that I cannot go much further. So I totally agree with their comments, but still I haven't thought about it, but there's a huge demand. But I don't know what type of song, you know, it has to be, if you release something now, it has to be a bit novel. But the style that I sing is little old.
Classic.
Classic, but that's not my era though. I'm not that old. But I have to do a kind of a mix. So we are just planning of doing something.
Right. So we've been speaking about the concert, the previous concert too. So shall we speak about the concert which is coming up? Although we mentioned that you're going to have a different kind of lineup in this concert. Let's speak about the concert and when it's going to be held.
Yeah. So probably the song that you would hear next is from Andy Williams. That's because I always want to do a little additions from the main artist. So likewise, I did like Tom Jones, Engelbert, Don Williams, etc. from my previous concert. I'll be doing a little bit of Andy Williams, Johnny Cash, who has similar voices, who has mellow baritone voices. But 70 to 80% of Jim Reeves, because Jim Reeves is so very popular in Sri Lanka. I think I heard that you're one of Jim Reeves' fans too. When Achala told me that you're a Jim Reeves fan.
Oops. Right? The cat's out of the bag now.
Cat's
So
out the
Jim
bag,
Reeves
yeah.
is so popular in Sri Lanka, so I think that concert would be a hit. He's not popular in his own state, Nashville, Tennessee, where of course he was born in Texas, but his music career was in Tennessee state. He's not that popular, but he's very popular in Sri Lanka and few other countries like South Africa, England, Ireland, Holland, etc.
He's actually one of my favorite artists. And
I knew that
somebody I've
before
grown up
this
with.
program. You were grown up with that, the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I think, as you said, as I said, it's not my era's music. I would have been singing 80s in that case, because your school days only becomes your music.
true.
But this is what I heard as a child during my sleep, where my parents, my both father and mother, are still hardcore Jim Reeves fans.
Yeah, we've got the same. You see, we've got a similar setup right back at home.
Exactly.
Hardcore Jim Reeves fans. We're going to do a little bit of a mashup now, Janaka. We're
Yeah.
going to be singing in the studio and we'll be cutting to your visuals at the concert as well.
All right.
We're going to do a little mix of what you're doing here and what happened at the concert there. All right, so we get some live music from you now, and then we'll also cut to the visuals.
All right.
All right?
What do you want to sing for us?
No, we are going to do.
Where do I begin to tell the story of how great a love can be? The sweet love story that is older than the sea. The simple truth. My heart with very special things, with angel songs, with wild imaginings. She fills my soul with so much love that anywhere I go, I'm never lonely with her around. Who could be lonely? I reach for her hand, it's always there. How long does it last? Can love be measured by the hours of a day? I have no answers now, but this much I can say. I know I'll need her till the stars all burn away, and she'll be there. How long does it last? Can love be measured by the hours in a day? I have no answers now, but this much I can say. I know I need her till the stars all burn away, and she'll be there.
Beautiful stuff.
There's a lot of energy there.
Yeah. How do you muster up the energy when you
Exactly,
perform
at
live?
early morning.
Yeah, that's what I think that's, I don't know. If you say it's good, I'm honored, that's fine.
It's very confusing that you have to use that mic and then
Mic,
talk into this.
Yeah, I
we
know,
understand.
it's really confusing.
It's funny. Yeah, Janaka starts and then realizes, oh.
Okay, no,
the
no,
mic
they still hear me.
Well, it's all part and parcel of being on Rise and Shine. We have 2 more minutes on the show to have a chit chat. Janaka, what is your next step? Where are you headed? What are you going to do apart from the concert? You have originals coming up. What is the story? Where does 2015 end take you?
Yes, I'm planning of an original, and I'm right now focusing on my next concert. I just took off the grounds the propaganda. That's going to be Jim Reeves. We are going to title it The Jim Reeves Show. I'm sure people will love it. Many people wanted me to do that. Some people said my voice is closer to Jim Reeves than Elvis, so I don't know. I don't think I'm nowhere there. These legends are so great, but if I'm somewhere at least 5–10%, I'm there. My plan is to reach at least to 70–80–90%. That's all I would wish.
Have you ever thought of tweaking your audience, changing it to a different audience? Maybe do a track in Sinhalese.
Yeah, that's another suggestion, because if you want to be popular in Sri Lanka, you have to do a song in Sinhala. Of course, my mother tongue is Sinhala. I should try that as well.
We're looking forward to that
something
too,
going
then.
to happen.
Exactly, something different.
All right, we're going to say a big thank you to Janaka on the show. We wish you all the very best with the show coming up. I hope we are going to be part of it. Thank you to Lalit as well. Thank you so much for being in the studio this morning. We're going to wind things up with a song by these guys. So we're going to hand the show back to Janaka to wind things up and do the honors. Sherry, you want to say bye-bye?
Yes, I want to say bye-bye and thank you very much, Janaka, for entertaining us this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vinod. Thank you so much, Sharifa, the producer, Achala, and Sunanda Hettiarachi for inviting me for this show.
Well, it's been our pleasure. Word of note out to all you rugby fans out there. 3:30 p.m. today, live and exclusive, Channel I brings you the 71st Bradby Shield. Second leg here in Colombo. Point difference down to 1. Royal Trinity. What will happen? It's all up for grabs. 3:30 start time. Off to Janaka to wind things up.
Back to music.
I believe Trinity will win.
Oh no.
Wishful thinking, daydreams fly, happy visions fill the night, until memories fade to blue, while my heart aches just for you, while my heart aches just for you. Wishful thinking, daydreams fly, happy visions fill the night, until memories fade to blue, while my heart aches just for you, while my heart aches just for you. Oh, I walk over 1,000 miles, I swim the 7 seas, I count the stars in the Milky Way and leaves upon the trees, to see the twinkle in your eye and tinkle when you smile, to hold your hand, touch your lips for just a little while. Wishful thinking, daydreams fly, happy visions fill the night, until memories fade to blue, while my heart aches just for you, while my heart aches just for you. Wishful thinking, daydreams fly, happy visions fill the night, until memories fade to blue, while my heart aches just for you, while my heart aches just for you. Oh, I would walk 1,000 miles, I swim the 7 seas, I count the stars in the Milky Way and leaves upon the trees, to see the twinkle in your eye and tinkle when you smile, to hold your hand, touch your lips for just a little while. Wishful thinking, daydreams fly, happy visions fill the night, until memories fade to blue, while my heart aches just for you, while my heart aches just for you, while my heart aches just for you.